Hey guys, I'm Whitney Port and this is With Whit. A lot of you may know me from reality TV, and the reality is a lot's happened since the hills. With Whit is dedicated to having real, raw, and occasionally ridiculous conversations with the people who have had a profound impact on me. Life-changing moments, life-changing people. Because on With Whit, very little is off limits. Okay, so as a beginner, my husband really loves to cook. He's not a beginner. He's very good. But for me, like, I'm just starting to get into cooking, and I'm all about following a recipe because I don't really feel confident yet just winging it. So what are some tips that you would tell to a beginner who wants to, like, make healthy, good food for their family, but it not, like, takes so much time and so much prep?
Absolutely. First of all, just like, don't be afraid. Just get in there and do it. Like with everything, I feel like you just have to do it. And like that first time is intimidating and scary, but it just gets easier and easier and easier. I think finding someone, whether that's through Instagram or a cookbook that you like their style of cooking and you like their recipes, is really, really awesome. Especially with Instagram. Like, I do a lot of on my stories, like, full start to finish cooking the recipe with everyone. So it's almost like I'm cooking there with you. So people have found that really, really helpful, and you can see how I'm doing it. You can see that I mess up too. Like, it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you burn something, like, it's totally fine. You just have to not stress about it. And I think if you take the stress away, that can really be helpful. And then pick a recipe that doesn't have 5 million ingredients. Right. And has ingredients that you seem to love, and the process feels relatively simple to you, and it won't be as intimidating. And like, there really shouldn't be 20 steps in a recipe. Like, that should be no as is. So. Right. There's a lot of recipes in my new cookbook, not to like plug it.
Yeah, no, I want to talk about your cookbook. No, we don't. Tell us everything.
Like, there's a lot of recipes that are 30 minutes, or
that are really 30 minutes. Because I recently made a tortilla soup, chicken tortilla soup. The recipe said 90 minutes. It took me 3 hours. And I was a little hard on myself because I was like, oh, maybe because I'm a beginner, I'm just really slow. Yeah. But my husband even did it with me. Yeah, no. And I was like, this is false advertising.
It shouldn't take you that long. Yeah. I have a soup in the book, and it uses, you know what it does? Go to Whole Foods, get yourself a really good jar of enchilada sauce, store-bought. Like, sometimes take some help from the store. Like, there's really good products out there right now. Dump it in a pan, add some broth, add the chicken, simmer 20 minutes. You have tortilla soup, and it's so good.
Right. No, I know. Yeah. I shouldn't be like afraid or feel embarrassed to get some help with some of those brands that are actually like organic and clean and healthy.
I would tell you to do it. So
yeah, that's so true.
She would tell you to do it. So yeah, but there's a lot of recipes like that, and I think that you just have to find an approachable good recipe. It doesn't need to be complicated.
Right. Because if you start off complicated, you're going to get turned off right away, and then it's not going to last.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Let's talk Thanksgiving, because I need some major inspiration. Okay. I will say that one tip that my mom always does for Thanksgiving that makes things easier is she measures and preps everything in advance. Which all the produce, all the flour, like per recipe. She has like all the sugar, chops, not veggies, herbs, like everything that you can do in advance that's not going to go stale. She does. But that's my mom.
That's my biggest tip too, though, is to get everything prepped ahead of time as you can. Find as many make ahead recipes as you can. Like, I think with everybody will tell you this, anything that you can do beforehand to save yourself stress day of is so key. Yeah. So like this year, I'm actually releasing an entire Thanksgiving make ahead meal plan for Thanksgiving. Amazing. With just recipes that you can do. Like, I have a slow cooker mashed potatoes, so those mashed potatoes can sit in the slow cooker for hours, and you can serve them right out of the slow cooker. Like, it's so easy. You don't have to worry about the mashed potatoes, which I feel like are such an important part of Thanksgiving.
They are, and never really very good, if I'm being perfectly honest. Not in our family. I'm sorry to say.
Try my mashed potatoes.
I definitely will.
like you need a good mashed potato. There might be family's favorite.
Yeah. So, okay. So there's obviously the turkey.
Yes.
How do you do your turkey?
I have a trick for, I don't know how your mom does her turkey. Did she make turkey when you do?
She always does the turkey. Yeah.
Is she doing it this time?
I'm not sure because my husband is now involved. And since we're hosting it, he may want to take charge of it. Like so there's different politics involved now.
Yes, that could be iffy. Like what's happening
or maybe
here?
They will each make one, you know? But what's your tip?
Well, if your husband wants to try a new one, so I do this really cool thing. I soak cheesecloth in herbed butter, like melted herb butter
that you make yourself.
Yeah. It's super simple. It's just like some butter, lemon, garlic, lots of herbs, really simple. And then you take the cheesecloth and you soak it in there, and then what you do is you drape it over the turkey and you roast the turkey with the cloth on, so you don't ever have to cover the turkey with foil or do anything special to it. And what the cheesecloth does is it protects the skin from burning, but it keeps the turkey moist because that butter's dripping down over the turkey as it's roasting. And every single time you come out with the golden skin, it's so pretty. It worked. I've never burnt it. I've had readers comment saying like, this turkey, the recipe is golden. Like I thought I overcooked it, but then it wasn't. It wasn't dry. It was great.
Oh
like
my
the cheesecloth
God.
is a secret.
I don't even know what a cheesecloth is.
So I know. I'm like wondering. I'm like sitting here wondering if you do. And I'm like, but no.
I would just like go on Amazon and type it in.
I can give you the link. It's $5
okay,
on
great.
Amazon.
Is it? It's not made of cheese.
No, it's what you use to make cheese.
To like sift cheese or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like if you were to make homemade ricotta, this is how you would do it. You would like squeeze out the excess moisture.
Okay.
But you can also bake with the cheesecloth. Like it won't burn in the oven or anything like that. It will be really dark when you take it out, but you'll take it off the turkey and it'll be really pretty. And it's like, it's the best tip that I have for Thanksgiving.
Amazing.